Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Weekly Crave. I'm Dex, and this is episode 2. We're only here because XDefiant has a maintenance period of 1 hour, so I have time to record this because I'm addicted to that game so much. Review is going to be out later this week, but I'm going to be talking more about it later. Let's start off with games that I missed last week because this week released Withering Waves, a Genshin-like game which has been extremely popular, but somehow I missed it. So that game is out right now. It's free to play. You can play it just now. Next up are the games that are going to be out next week. First coming up is Multiversus. It's been gone for almost a year, and it's finally back with two new characters. You're going to be able to be playing as the Joker and also Jason Voorhees. And Agent Smith from The Matrix is also coming later in the first season, from what I've heard. I don't really know much about it. I did play the game on launch, on the beta launch, but right now the full game is out, and people who played the beta also get the season pass for the first season. So if you've played it, make sure to check it out again. It's free to play, and who doesn't like some free games? Like XDefiant. The second game coming up this week is The Rogue Prince of Persia. The Rogue Prince of Persia. Not sure about the name, but it's another Metroidvania roguelike type game. Another side-scrolling type game as well, just like The Lost Crown. And Prince of Persia seems to be just back right now. 2 games in 1 year after like 10 years of no Prince of Persia. Seems like a win to me for Prince of Persia fans. And now is a sports game. We have Formula 1 2024 coming out this week as well. I don't know how much is it like of the first year, because I only played like the one from 10 years ago with my nephews. So if it's the same as 10 years ago, enjoy the FIFA cycle, because sports games, nothing much changes about sports. Alright, and now we're gonna go to the news. First up is Black Ops 6. It's officially announced. They did something with Mount Rushmore. Something towers, plane. Not sure if I can say that on YouTube. But yeah, it's something about Twin Towers. I don't know. I only saw that it was being announced and pictures of the Twin Towers next to it. So I'm guessing there is gonna be another no Russian type mission in the game, which is probably going to get a lot of people talking again. But yeah, it's officially announced. We're going to know more later with the Xbox Direct. And in the Xbox Direct or Xbox Showcase, we will just learn more. It's June 9th, and we're just going to be talking about that when that comes up as well. While Xbox has been making waves with acquisitions, Nintendo is doing the same now, buying Shiver, a porting studio. They are known for Hogwarts Legacy on Switch and the amazing Mortal Kombat 1 port on Switch. Great games. Not sure if they're great on Switch, but who knows? Nintendo sees something in them, so we probably should be hoping for some better games from them now that they got proper funding and Nintendo backing them, because Nintendo doesn't really just put out games that are subpar. Nintendo is not the only one making acquisitions this week. The second one is the legendary Atari, who is buying the long rival in television and their full library of games. Not sure Atari still made games. Not sure what Intellivision does. What kind of games they make. Never really heard of them because I am too young for that. Gen Z. While we mostly talk about games, we're actually going to talk about burger, the Stellar Blade burger. Stellar Blade got its own burger. It's blue. I think it was only in Japan as well. So if you like burgers, you like Stellar Blade, and you like blue things, go to Japan and get a Stellar Blade burger. But that's not the only thing Stellar Blade this week, because the studio has said they are thinking about porting the game to PC, which is great for PC players who can use mods to make some assets even bigger and better. And while we're talking about PlayStation exclusive games, let's just talk about PlayStation, because they seem to be working on a new handheld console, which has about the PS4 graphics, or PS4 generation graphics, which seems to be good. It's being sold as or the story is being told as a PSP style console. They don't mention the Vita, so I hope they are just working on it, because the Vita, just like Google, Microsoft has been tinkering with AI in games. They are making it so you can use AI to create guides or search for guides, and you get information, which is simultaneously killing independent websites, which is just a bad thing, because a lot of sites are going extinct because of AI, which is bad. And now back to the Craves update. You might have seen no game fails this week. We just didn't have enough fails. So I took it upon myself to create some fails, or not on purpose, but I got some more fails playing XDefiant. So those are going to be in the video as well. And hopefully Monday we have enough fails for the video. And yep, so that's Monday on the video fails. We also have a new podcast coming up. This week we only did the premium one, or the second half of the first premium one, because we were going to talk for 30 minutes and turned into an hour, so we could add one episode in two. But yeah, next week there's going to be a new episode of the main podcast. Don't forget to subscribe to our Patreon. There we have some more extra content, like the outtakes from this video, but also a premium episode of the podcast where we're going to do some special things. But also we're going to do some weekly gaming sessions there as well, which are going to be different games depending on what releases, what's free to play, what's fun, what's trending. Like we're probably going to play XDefiant later this week, which is fun, because I'm addicted to that game and I want to get back to the game right away after the maintenance is over. And for our written content, we have 3 reviews coming, one of them being XDefiant, and maybe Paper Mario if it gets delivered, because I've been waiting at the door all day yesterday and today, besides playing XDefiant. But yeah, XDefiant review should be up. Maybe Paper Mario as well, if I get time to play that, because I'm addicted to XDefiant. Please send help, because I am not doing anything else and I've been playing it till 4 a.m. And we also have 2 articles coming up. One, a list with PS Plus games. I don't know the team yet. The writer doesn't know the team yet. So, big mystery. Usually you have these things planned out, but not this time for some reason. It kind of came blindsided, because XDefiant has been everything to me the past few days. And the other one is the article that I'm writing for Game Pass games. It's going to be a list based on Little Kitty Big City. I think that's the name, where you play as a cat. So we are doing an article with games where you play as an animal, which seems to be fun, because everyone likes cats and animals and stuff. And finally, this episode of the Weekly Crave is sponsored by Gamer Subs. Gamer Subs, the premier drink for every gamer, non-gamer. It's just the best powdered drink there is. No chalky residue. And use code DEX to get 10% off and a free packet of samples. It's a great product. I love it. My friends love it. And I've never really heard anything negative about it. And they have some really awesome waifu cups as well. So get some if you like just the flavored water drinks. And that was it for this episode of the Weekly Crave. I hope you guys next week again with another episode. More news, more updates, and more new games that are going to be hopefully releasing that week. Bye. Should I put a joke in?